Hopefully your client will never have any problems that cause you to implement a crisis communications plan. However, these days, no professional athlete is immune to potentially damaging news, especially with sites like TMZ and Deadspin on the hunt for any type of dirt. In this 24-hour news cycle, a crisis can turn into a full-blown scandal rather quickly. So get ahead of the curve and start your planning for any potential crisis today. Assemble your own dream team, which should include yourself as the agent, an attorney if you're not one, and also a PR professional. When a crisis hits, it's the agent that is usually the first to know and should be the one to mobilize the team to start damage control. The lawyer assesses the legal implications and begins formulating the action plan. The PR professional develops the message, works with the media, and prepares the athlete to face the cameras. The message will need to be communicated to the team, league, media, sponsors, and fans. Here are some points to keep in mind when developing your crisis communications plan. 1. Do a risk audit on your client. In order to anticipate issues that may appear down the road, you need to know your client in and out. Understandably, your client may not want to share everything about his life, but explain to him that it's critical that you know any possible skeletons in his closet in order to be adequately prepared for any type of situations. 2. Develop an action plan. Determine your key team members and have predefined roles. Clearly define the procedures, lines of communications, and designate the spokespeople that will communicate with the media. Develop messaging for a range of possible crisis situations. Game out these situations to make sure your action plan is effective. Be ready for anything. 3. Build goodwill in the community. Before a potential crisis materializes, it's always good to have friends across the sports landscape. Over time, an athlete and his crisis management team can build up goodwill with the media, team, fans, and sponsors by being accessible and also humble. The public tends to look favorable on an athlete that has been positively engaging the community. So work hard with your client to build up the necessary goodwill in your community. So be proactive in developing a crisis communication plan from the moment you sign an athlete. Being prepared could be the difference from successfully minimizing a potential crisis to being engulfed in a full-blown scandal that does serious damage to your client in many ways.